Hello guys, what's going on? This is Negacious, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. In the last episode, Rin kissed us, even though maybe inadvertently, like puffed and huffed in her cold medication, because she took like how many of those pills instead of one. So she kind of fell on top of us, fell on top of our lips, so coldly, and pressed them against us. Also, some other stuff happened, but like, let's be honest here. I mean, we actually got to see Rin's room, but nothing else really happened. It was a short episode too, and I'll be doing more of those shorter episodes because I have a really busy, next couple of weeks will be really busy, so I won't be able to upload long episodes. Plus my internet is slow, so I apologize for that, but let's get going. I had trouble getting to sleep that night, so the next morning finds me exceptionally groggy. I briefly consider skipping class, but remind myself that I was supposed to be a stronger person now. I get up like a good boy and put on my uniform, then make my way to the main school building without eating breakfast. I sit in my seat in classroom 3-3, waving a greeting to Misha and Shizune like I do every morning, and let the day wash over me. The afternoon classes are always longer than those in the morning. This is true regardless of whether I count it by the minute or by the number of doodles drawn in my notebooks. Today I'm especially distracted as I keep thinking about Rin. Did I manage to properly tell her that I want to get better? Did she understand a word of what I was saying? I think about the kiss we shared and what it means. She was so out of her mind, maybe it means nothing. But we have been getting closer lately. What does that mean? I think about Rin more and more nowadays. I wonder if she thinks about me. The ringing of bells makes me flinch, and then realize that I haven't been paying attention during the latter half of the class at all. I look at the assortment of sketches traveling up and down the margins of my notebook, the only thing I've done in the last hour. Feeling vaguely disappointed in myself, I pack up and get to the hallway. Rin is standing right outside my door, her presence stopping me in my tracks as soon as I spot her. Her posture is relaxed as always, but I suddenly feel like I just ate a crowbar. I'm having a hard time meeting her gaze. She doesn't seem to have any trouble looking at me, but those dark eyes are making me flustered for no reason. It's hard to look straight at her, so I turn my face away a little. I don't know. Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm recording this quite late in the evening again, so... I don't know what one should say in this kind of situation. Then again, I rarely know what to say to Rin in any given situation. Hi? Hello? I try to get rid of the awkwardness in my voice and invoke a more natural way of speaking. I suddenly worry about where should I put my hands. I feel like they're in the way somehow. How are you feeling? You were pretty out of it yesterday. I'm okay. What do you mean yesterday? You don't remember? Okay, because Rin also said that I wonder if I'll be able to remember this kiss tomorrow. Like she said that, so I wonder. Oh. Like I wonder, like, is there something wrong with her memory as well? What? What is that face? That actually looks disturbing as fuck. What? She... That caught me off guard, what the fuck? Okay. She tilts her head to the side like a bird, looking somewhat confused. Remember what? I have a pretty bad memory. About yesterday. What about yesterday? I came to see you and I don't remember that kind of thing happening. She really doesn't remember? I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel disheartened all the same. I remember that I promised to show you one place though. Did that happen for real? Maybe I just think that I remember that maybe I just think that I remember that and I really don't. No, that was real too. Okay, do you want to go? Now? Yeah. Well, sure, why not? Is it far? It's not. Together, we walk downstairs and then outside. The usual summer day, whirring cicadas and all greets us. It's immensely hot, and without the air conditioning the classrooms offer, I start sweating immediately. We start along the tree-lined pathway that leads us towards the dorms. The cherry trees offer shade, with the sunlight blinking through the holes in the canopy. The light creates a chaotic pattern of shadows dappled with bright places where the beams hit the pavement. Rin's eyes are wandering in every direction but mine. I get the feeling that it's intentional. She leads me to the back gate once again, taking us through it and into the forest beyond. As before, the dropping temperature and the drastically reduced levels of light make it feel like the forest is swallowing us into its cavernous belly. We head uphill along the same path as last time, snaking around trees and boulders, over roots and rocks, past wild undergrowth. Birds sing somewhere in the woods, soloists for the humming background music of the treetops. We go past a small clearing with the big maple that's now called the worry tree. The climb steepens, then becomes easier again. I have to stop a few times to catch my breath, and then hurry after Rin, who doesn't stop to wait for me. Soon, I'm out of breath again. Dude! Suddenly, the trees end, and we emerge from the forest. The boundary of the woods is sharp and abrupt, as though a line had been drawn to mark it. The hill continues to climb up a little further ahead, but from here to the top, it's a rocky meadow, patches of grass and small bushes that look like they're growing straight from the rock. We soon reach the highest point, with the forest behind us and the view to every direction opening in front of our eyes. The city lies far below and away, lazily revealing the quiet afternoon mood. You can see pretty far from here, and the vista is beautiful. I wonder how high up we are. I breathe the fresh air and feel my heart rate slowly going back down. I think I might have overdone it a bit. A higher pulse is dangerous for me. I'm feeling fine right now though. The wind picks up, ruffling my hair and causing the trees below us to sway. It makes the grass undulate in waves as the breeze sweeps across the hilltop. Sun shines from the open skies upon us, a few clouds passing by to shadow it. What was painful heat before is now gentle warmth. I take a good look around. The hilltop is pretty in the way nature often is. Unplanned harmony found in the natural arrangement of things. The most striking feature is the abundance of small yellow flowers. They are literally everywhere in this small meadow. I can't help commenting on it. Wow, a lot of flowers. Yeah, do you know this kind? They'll fly away. Yeah, dandelions.
There are not many of them at the school, because they cut the grass so often. Nobody cuts grass up here.
The fragile-looking flowers will soon turn white and fluffy like cotton, and the wind will carry their seeds away. I crouched down to look at one tiny yellow flower, silently basking in the sunlight. There's not a hint of white yet, so it's still waiting for its time to be fulfilled. I brush my fingers against the delicate yellow petals, feel the soft texture in my fingertips. It feels nostalgic somehow. I hear Rin approaching from behind, and stand back up to face her. She has a weird look in her face. Something on your mind?
I don't know. It's just...
What? Okay, I thought my game bugged out for a second. Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
It's just... You just look so sad all the time and become upset so easily, and it makes me confused, and I really don't remember much about yesterday except that you came to my room, and that's why it might be because of me. So it's because of me. I think that I know why. It's because people don't really like talking to me, and you might be the same, and I thought that would be sad. I know that people, and I'm talking about others, and Amy too always say that I'm strange and that I talk strange things. So I thought I'd try not to say strange things, but that just makes me more and more new and more strange and colorful, and that was not a good word, but maybe you understand anyway. Other things, so that if I say something, I don't really know how, and then the words are not in the same as the thoughts, because something goes the wrong way. The way out, it's not like the thoughts or anything I should be saying, it's more like the idea of the thought, or the feeling of the idea, or the idea of the feeling, but it's not really of any of those, because there is no word for it unless I invent a new one, which is not really useful. I've been thinking of doing things a better way, so maybe, because yesterday I took those pills and feeling a little strange, I might have done something, and I shouldn't. Besides, I don't even know if it ever would be any better. I could say the thought, because there's no telepathy, the real telepathy isn't there. I think it'd be terribly useful at the same time, but right now I wouldn't think, because misunderstanding is so easy and understanding is not, and I thought...
Half of that wasn't probably even audible, but... Well, that woke me up. I grasp her shoulder and squeeze hard to make her stop. I don't have the capacity to take that in at once. Rin shuts up instantly. Take a breath. I'm not upset. Wait, Hisao actually got something from that? What the fuck? Lol. I'm not upset. Why would I be? I'm just a little confused, but it's alright. I wonder if I was making a face she doesn't like again. I guess I've been thinking about yesterday all the time. Maybe I looked weird. I wish I had a mirror with me at all times. No need to get it all said at once. I'll listen, even if you talk slower.
It just came out. Sorry. I'm okay now. I just want to say something. I didn't mean that much. It's weird, isn't it?
Oh, this fucking song. She looks at me with a surprisingly timid expression, one that I haven't seen before. I can't help but laugh a little. Yeah, it's weird. You are a pretty weird person, but there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for being worried about me, but I'm going to get better. I told you that yesterday, but I guess you don't remember that either.
I don't. I wonder what else I forgot. Hopefully anything important like my own name. That'd be terrible.
Well, you kissed me.
I did?
Yeah, you did, on the lips. I try to sound as matter-of-fact as I can, but I worry that I might be blushing again.
Did you kick me?
No! Why would I do that?
Then it's all good, right? It's okay, right? I did forget my name.
Yeah, it's okay. I wish I was more suave so that I could come up with a better follow-up to that, but nothing comes to mind. It's a good thing that Rin has more to say. It makes me feel relieved somehow.
I think I should say sorry. I'm really bad with people.
Oh,
Some things are hard to understand. Like jellyfish. Do you understand jellyfish?
I guess not.
People are like jellyfish to me. I don't understand.
Now it's her turn to make a face that I really don't like seeing.
I've never really had friends.
Oh, fuck me, no! Don't give me these hard fucking choices, dude, come on! Okay, going only by the way she said it, I've never really had friends. I'm guessing that she doesn't include Emmy as a friend. So I'm just gonna say, what about me? Nah, I'm your friend, for one. I mean, think about it. We already talk a lot to each other, and we've even gotten upset at each other, and then we've forgiven the other for it. That's what they call friendship.
It's really nice of you to say that. I have always been able to tell everything to pencils and paints and paper. They are my best friends. It's harder with people. I have to use words. That's hard for me.
Yeah, I know. You told me about how you forget. Rin nods at me wordlessly, and I dare to attempt showing her a little encouraging smile. I hope I do it properly. She doesn't reply in any way. I feel really glad. The distance Rin puts between herself and everything else has made me feel really uneasy ever since I met her. If we become real friends, I'm sure I could understand her more. I'm sure that this way, we can close the gap of understanding between us. My thoughts don't transmit to Rin. She seems lost deep in thought, wandering amidst of the sea of yellow flowers covering the grassy hilltop. It's just as well. This is so fucking... This route is so... Time passes, the breeze making the taller grass sway gently in time with the wind. Rin hums a little song to herself so quietly that I can't tell what it is, even if it's even anything at all. A stronger gust sweeps over the hilltop, and the sound of the trees in the wind buries the song away. I check my watch, out of habit more than anything else. It's 4:30 half right now. Yeah, 4:30 half. Yeah, that's a time. It's 4:30 right now on this Saturday afternoon. Rin looks into the distant horizon with that odd, blank stare of hers, as if she were looking at nothing at all. Her pupils are dark and quiet, like a pair of deep, still ponds.
You're going to become better, right?
Sure.
Me too, you know. I'm going to talk to that friend of the teacher and ask her to put my stuff in her place and work hard to get all that done. I decided that just now, you know, but I think I knew it all along. I've had this feeling for a long time now that I'm going to change, even if I hate it and don't want it. Even if I wanted to, I would change. Like, I'm not strong enough the way I am. I think this could be a good way to do it because it's like a straight line. Like, I've learned all the things in my life so far just with this. It's just art, and it's the only thing I really know. I know what I'm going to do, so it's good. I'm not afraid at all. I feel like I always do. Is that weird?
No, not at all. I close my eyes and give in to the irresistible sensation that has been growing inside me all week long. I float up towards the surface of my own life. Chapter end. The pressure of being underwater slowly diminishes. The weightless sensation becomes stronger. I break the surface of the water, lifting my head into the sunlight and inhale deeply, breathing in fresh air as if for the first time in a long, long while. My lungs fill with oxygen, and I open my eyes to see Rin's peaceful, determined face. We walk down the slope carefully and slowly to avoid falling down, Rin in the lead and me a few steps behind. Rin surely can do this. Even if she can't, she is going to pull through. I'm sure that I can keep my head above water too from now on. The sun sets behind our backs, setting the world ablaze in its orange glow. I keep watching the back of the red-headed girl descending the path a few steps ahead of me. If it's only this much, this distance between us is definitely within my reach. Act 3, distance. Yay! Okay, so far the episode is only like 19 minutes long, so I'm not going to quit just yet. This is gonna be, unfortunately, a longer episode, but you guys might not see a video like on schedule then. This video might not be on schedule, I don't know. I asked you a question, Nakai. I shake my head to fend off the dazedness. The teacher's looking at me, as is everyone else in the class. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. What's the distance between? Never mind. Different question. Why are you here in this class? To, learn about physics? Yes. But, well, no. But that's the answer I want to hear. To acquire knowledge is the secondary reason for you being in the school. The primary one is to learn the rules of society, the norms and ethics that govern your everyday life. You don't come to school for the classes, you come to interact with the other people here, your classmates who are your equals and the teachers who are your superiors. You learn how to form social contacts and maintain them. In other words, how to be a part of society. The school itself is a microcosm of the entire society. Loki was the one who realized that, you know, school's not just a place for learning, and all the kids of your age, you guys should know better than anyone else. He pauses for a moment and lets his eyes sweep over the class to see if the message sunk in. At the very least, it shut everyone up and got them to focus on him, captivated by either his voice or the sudden change of topic from physics to the philosophy of education. However, my classes, as you so aptly put, are a place for learning about physics. He points at me with the piece of chalk he's holding. So, no sleeping during class. Got it, Nakai? Yes, sir. From the corner of my eye, I catch Shizune's scowl and Misha's barely contained giggle. I sink deeper into my seat. After classes end, I'm the last one to leave the classroom. I close the door behind me and quietly make my way to the art room. Club time passes in relative peace and quiet. I sit in my usual seat next to Rin, but she doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood. She's even more distant than usual. Today we're going to draw still life and get to choose from either a vase full of fake flowers or an arrangement of rocks, sticks and canvas. The teacher encourages us to gather around the preferred motif, emphasizing perspective, texture and lighting as the key points of this exercise. I look at Rin to see if she prefers one of the subjects over the other, but she just tilts her head, signifying nothing. The club members quickly shuffle their chairs around the classroom to get closer to either the vase or the clutter. Rin and I both pick the flower vase, but only one of us seems to do any work. She's ignoring Nomiya's assignment, just like she suddenly started ignoring me, and had become doodling something idly with her foot, not really even looking at what she's drawing. I try to catch her gaze, but she's looking out the window. It's making me quite uneasy. Rin almost looks like she's asleep with the way she's leaning back against the chair with her legs resting easily on the desk. She's now completely given up on the drawing. The more I try to relax, ignore her, and just be myself, the more it feels like I should ask if something's wrong. After club activities are over and others have filed out, Rin gets up from her seat and marches over to Nomiya with unusual determination. Is this what I think it's going to be? Oh, yes, it is! Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, because I have a feeling that this might end up, like, causing us some backblow. Or, blowback, sorry. Backblow, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I'll do it! Nomiya, who was humming to himself while sorting a box of pencils by hardness, turns around with a mixed expression of friendliness and incomprehension on his face. What will you do, my girl?
The gallery person. I can talk with that person. At least yesterday I thought I could. And today too. I think I want to try it. I'm going to go all the way.
The widest smile I've ever seen on any person's face lights up the teacher's features. He's literally almost beaming. Oh, wonderful! I had almost lost hope! Such a hard-headed girl you are, but I knew that sooner or later you'd understand as well. I will call my good friend Sayonji and arrange a meeting. You'll need to show her your work so she can estimate it. I've told her about you, but obviously you should talk face to face. This is so exciting, isn't it? Nomiya is talking more to himself than to us and walking circles around his desk, waving his hands around wildly all the while. He picks up his cell phone from the breast pocket of his jacket and flips it open with a stylish movement, starting to look for the number to call. While he searches, he notices me staring and gives me a beaming thumbs up. I shrug back at him, doing my best not to look smug. Nomiya finds the number and makes the call, turning away from us and lowering his voice once it got through. Even so, I can hear his excited tone. The call doesn't last long. Fabulous! Sai is at the gallery right now, and she said we could stop by right away if that's fine. This is most excellent! Do you have some kind of portfolio to show, Rin? She just shakes her head at the question. Never fear! I've taken some photos of your paintings. We can bring those and maybe a couple originals with us. Those will be quite sufficient for now. There should be some recent ones around here in the back right. He pulls out a folder full of photos out of a desk drawer, then charges towards the back where there's a small storage room and extra cabinets for all the materials and tools the art classes and club use. He soon finds what he was looking for and crudely wraps two of Rin's paintings in some brown packing paper. Nakai, would you carry these to my car? I pick up the two oil paintings. They aren't heavy, but they do make navigation somewhat cumbersome as I follow Nomiya and Rin to the parking lot. Nomiya has a pretty damn, this is also a cool parking lot. Nomiya has a pretty nice car, not something I'd expect a high school teacher to drive. I wonder what kind of salaries they earn at Yamaku. The canvases are stuffed into the trunk, where they just barely fit. At the teacher's At the teacher's over-enthusiastic prompting, I get in the car along with them. Rin answers my questioning stare with a confirming nod and a nonchalant shrug. I guess I've become some sort of assistant for her now. Again in the city. Nomiya doesn't go light on the pedal. The smooth ride takes just about 10 minutes to bring us to the city center, where we pull into a tiny parking lot and get out of the car. I pick up the paintings again, looking around. It's just like any city in Japan, really. Same style of buildings, people hurrying here and there, office workers sweating in their suits in the summer heat. Wide, tree-lined streets aren't something you see everywhere, though. Maybe they are the city's specialty. It definitely has the feel of a city, which I thought I'd already forgotten. I feel immediately comfortable walking around. I haven't actually been here before.
No? In that case, it's about time. It's a great city. Lots of wonderful folk around here. And, most important of all, a vibrant cultural life. Oh, Sae's place is just around the corner.
Actually, I'm gonna stop the episode here, otherwise it's gonna start getting too long. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you watching the video. If you want to just discuss general banter or give me constructive criticism, make sure to drop it down in the comments down below. You can also click the like or dislike button, depending whether you liked or didn't like the video. I appreciate your honesty and appreciation, guys. You may also subscribe or click the bell button right below the video to get my videos into your sub-tab the moment they come online. My name was Negacious, and I'll see you in my next video.